Dave, you've been in Saskatchewan, you've ridden that a lot, and know that better than most people.
I'm sure most of us in here, and certainly everybody we talk about the hockey world. What about the real world? The other people that are out there, we're all in shock. There's really no other way to put it. And we're a little bit on the outside looking in, and I can't imagine what those families are feeling and what they're going through right now. And, it just won't be today. It lasts a while. They need our support. They're going to need it as soon as now, and it's going to have to last for a while. I was lucky enough to be part of a community that went through that in Swift Current, lived it and felt it, and it goes on forever. So, I'm from Saskatoon. I know Saskatchewan people well. I know that Humboldt area really well, and they're as strong as they come, but they'll need our help.
Todd, when you play hockey in Saskatchewan, the road trips are a little longer than in a lot of provinces. You spend a lot of time on the bus. Your whole career, you've been on buses. Can you just let us in a little bit on where the bus fits in hockey culture?
It's as important as the ice. It takes, you need basically three things to play the game. You need players, you need ice, officials, and a puck. But for all of that to happen, you've got to get all of those people to the facilities. And when you're traveling in large groups, you're on a bus or you're on an airplane in our case. And the amount of hours that teams, and it's not just hockey, it's baseball, basketball, you name it, teams that spend on buses, the record's actually quite safe when you think about it. But there's many nights, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, freezing cold. Conditions aren't that great, and they're pushing through it. And some really good people that take care of those teams when they operate those vehicles. And it's part of the fabric of our game is the bus.
You mentioned you were in Swift Current and what they went through. How does the community begin to put itself back together in that situation? Is that where the entire hockey world helps out?
Well, I would expand it beyond the hockey world. There's a world out there, human beings that should care about this, not just because it's a hockey element. It gets more exposure because I get to talk in front of people like you. But there's a lot of people that have no interest and could care less about hockey that are affected by this, and they care, and they have a chance to help the community heal. I know in Swift Current, that was tough.
Any connections to the Humboldt team?
My brother played there. My dad lived and worked there. I had numerous teammates in Saskatoon that played there. So, yes and no.
Even as a player and a coach, Todd, the bus was always that safe sanctuary. Some of the best times for the players were on buses, I'm sure, for you.
Yeah, it's the vehicle that was involved in this accident, but it's also a vehicle that provides some camaraderie and some unity amongst teams and teammates, and the stories that can be told on them, and the legends that live on those buses are some that should be told. Maybe Speck will write another book, but it's it's the 1, 2, 3 incidences that happen that dampen the effect on it.